for this tremendous turnout. And truly our work here at First Congregational would not have been possible with the support, the conversations, the generation of ideas that have come through the Ithaca Sanctuary Alliance, about which I'll say more in a minute, over these past 15 months. But I'd just like to ask everyone who's been part of the Ithaca Sanctuary Alliance just to stand up for a moment so we can see what our presence looks like in a room. Our membership has evolved over the past 15 months, but at the moment we have 7 faith communities who are actively engaged, in addition to the Tompkins County Immigrant Rights Coalition and other interested community members. And we would welcome the participation of others who are interested here at this press conference today. The Ithaca Sanctuary Alliance was founded in part because many of us within faith communities around Ithaca were feeling frustrated about the broken system that David was referring to, and the ways that that people who have a legitimate claim to have at least their legal proceedings carried out to conclusion were being sent home, often with their U.S.-born and U.S. citizen children left behind. The news is filled with these stories. And so all of us who've been gathering over these months, once a month more or less, have been trying to figure out how can we, within our communities, find a place in Ithaca where people in those circumstances would be safe temporarily. And FCC is the first, perhaps not the last, of these communities to take on this unique responsibility, honestly, but opportunity as well, as Reverend Katie pointed out. Faith communities have this moral tradition going back thousands of years to be able to provide safe sanctuary for people who have been outcast by society in one way or another. And only at this point are churches and synagogues and other centers of faith safe. So I wanted to reinforce a couple of things. I won't speak for very long here, but we're obviously here because FCC has declared itself officially a sanctuary church, which means we are moving toward the process of potentially hosting someone in our space. But honestly, that is only a small part of what the sanctuary movement, the new sanctuary movement, and its historical analogs have been about. And there's other pieces of it that Andy mentioned. The idea that we need to educate ourselves and the community about the people who are our neighbors, who we may not even know are our neighbors, or what their needs are. That we advocate on their behalf, not just host them in an extreme, desperate situation, but that we advocate on their behalf so that we don't need physical sanctuary anymore for people in need. That we make connections across faith lines to do this work, and that's been something that's so inspiring about the Sanctuary Alliance, is that we do have a genuinely ecumenical group, and includes community organizations that have no faith foundation at all, but we're all collaborating in this very productive way, I think. And the final thing I would say is that we have this unique opportunity, again reiterating what Reverend Caden said, to be moral, to perform moral witness through all of these things, through education, advocacy, through hosting physical sanctuary, at a time when I think that's as needed as it ever has been. So I want to conclude simply by invoking yet another example that just came across the newswire today of why sanctuary matters, physical sanctuary matters. I'll read more than I'll try to summarize this because I think it's powerfully composed here. Today we also celebrate with Minerva Cisneros Garcia of Greensboro, North Carolina, her 3 boys, and her UCC family in Greensboro. Ms. Garcia, who fled Mexico in 2000 to escape violence, during the past 19 years has worked hard, paid taxes, and raised 2 U.S. citizen sons. Told by ICE in May of 2017 that she had to leave the country by June 30, she spent a period of 90 days in sanctuary in the Greensboro UCC church until her deportation order was canceled by an immigration judge. Much more hard work followed to resolve her case, but she's now finally and issued a green card. This story is proof of a mother's bravery and patience and exemplifies the benefits of a supportive faith community and the viability of sanctuary for those at risk. So again, thank you, all of you, for being here today. Thank you to all of those who've contributed to this truly collaborative effort. UCC is not doing this alone, and that's been clear from the beginning. I think there is no question that this resolution may not have even come before us, and the process of discussing it would have lacked the power that it had without all the letters that you see reproduced out there from our partner communities, and knowing what the community of Ithaca could contribute to this process as we move forward. You want me to say a little bit about that, or leave that for the next steps?
Sure.
So we are, yeah. I mean, so I don't want to say too much about this, but next steps, there is more work to be done, not only in terms of outreach, but in terms of real material needs to help transform our space, to align various communities that can help support us in the event that we do take someone into sanctuary. So I encourage all of you you can contact me. My contact information is on the press release. And we will talk a little bit more at the very end about opportunities to contribute financially to our efforts as well. But I will conclude there. Yes, thank you for being here. And I look forward to marching forward along that bending arc with all of you in the months and years to come. Thank you.